Monkey. Monkey.
What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Gonzo Sports Room. We're live here Monday, April 26, 2021. Had a big weekend of sports this weekend. A great and weird UFC card at the same time. We just got done doing our sports betting show, Easy Money. If you missed that, you can check it out on YouTube at Gonzo Sports Room, and it'll also be on our podcast, the Easy Money. It'll be on the podcast network on Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcast, Breakercast. You can find it there if you just want to listen to audio of it too. But There's some. Hey, we're giving out winners over here. So
hey, if you want them picks, you better go check that show out right now, man. Cause there's a lot of easy money on that show. A lot of easy money. And if not,
we can always delete this shit.
hey.
Hey, before we get started, there is one thing we need to do. I want to thank everybody that whether you watch us on YouTube, whether it's Facebook, Twitch, or you just listen to the audio versions on Spotify and Anchor and stuff. We appreciate you, whether you've listened once or you listen to every episode.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the support that we've been getting.
Hey, appreciate all the support, man. Shout out MLP, I do, man. Always supporting, so we appreciate every view, man. And hopefully you long for this ride, because we ain't stopping.
I don't think we could ask for the first, like a month ago when we started this.
Monkey.
I don't think we could ask for a better first month. You know what I mean?
I agree, bro. Like, we never knew. You never know how this would turn out, but I love doing it. I mean, even if no one watched, I'd still do this.
Yeah, that's what we've talked about. It's it's something to do. It's what we do anyway. If we're not on here, we'd be sitting here watching TV, just bullshitting, talking back and forth to each other about sport.
Exactly. Like,
so I mean, it's exactly what we do every day anyway. But why not?
Why not record it and let other people do it with us? You know.
Yeah.
Matt said you're gonna need to call in. Hey, we can get him on a call in this. Yeah, we can get him. For sure. I'll get this shit set up right now.
Yeah, Steve, you can Bluetooth. We can get you in, boy.
My phone is about to die. And my charger's out in the car. You got your phone?
Yeah. Mine should work hopefully long enough.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I'll go grab my charger. Well, maybe not. Cameras in a way. Talk about Steve Batt getting thrown out last night. Story of the week. Hey, I told Chris that you got threw out. I ain't told him the story yet, so I'm about to tell him.
If Matt wants to call my phone, he can call my phone.
Hey, Steve Batt was going off on it. We play in a softball league, and Steve Batt was going off on the umpire, bro. But look, listen to this. So in our softball league, you can only hit. It was supposed to be one home run, and you can't hit another one till the other team hits a home run. Well, the game before, one of our guys hit a home run, and then Steve Batt. Well, then we hit 2 home runs in a row, but on the second home run, that was the third. We thought was the third out, so we just all went out on the field, and the umpire didn't say anything. Well, the second game, one of the person on their team hits a home run, and then the bases are loaded. And then another dude on their team hits a grand slam. So it's the third out. We all start running in when he hits the grand slam. We all start running in. The umpire's like, he's waving it off. He's like, no, it's 2 up. So you can hit 2 home runs, I guess, now. But it's always been 1. Because Chris played in that league. Yeah. Chris Trout played in that league. And so we were like, how is the rules different? He said that when we hit our second home run, we just ran out on the field. So he didn't say nothing. Bro, it was weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie, and Steve Batt wasn't having it. So Steve was all over the umpire, and then
I bet. I played with Steve before.
Yeah, Steve don't play around. Hey,
Steve hustles too, man.
Yeah, great player, man.
He hustles. I like the way Steve plays some ball.
For sure, man.
He was out there playing with the fucking cast on his arm that one year with us.
Yeah, hey, Steve.
Remember that?
Yeah, bro. Playing with a cast, bro. He don't play around. He gonna be there. He gonna give it his all. And Steve had to get on the umpire a little bit, and the umpire wasn't having it. It was like 10 o'clock at night. It was the late game. He's tired. He's an older guy. He was trying to go home. But
all right,
we still came back and won, though. Just to let you know.
So we came back and won that battle.
Just to let you know.
We did come back and win. But anyway, let's talk about this wild UFC card, dude. It was one of the weirdest UFC cards I've ever watched. Prelims were pretty good, but the main card was one of the weirdest cards I'd ever seen. It was good, but for first fight on the card, guy breaks Guy breaks his ankle throwing a leg kick.
Crazy.
Fight gets stopped.
Well, that guy got kicked. The first guy got kicked.
Crute got kicked.
And the dude broke his ankle.
Yeah, Crute got kicked, broke his ankle. So then that fight ended after the first round. And the first round of the fight was good. Yeah. He won the first round.
Yeah.
Well, then you go to the next fight, and it's the Weidman fight against Uriah Hall. And Weidman throws a leg kick. And I swear, when he threw the leg kick, it looked just like when Anderson Silva kicked Weidman and broke his leg. But Weidman threw that leg kick. His leg wrapped around the other dude's leg in a fucking U. Then came back straight. And then when he went to put his foot down, it bent the other way in a fucking U, and he fell. It was one of the nastiest injuries. But I'm telling you, what's crazy about that, dude, is probably, I don't know, it's been 5-6 years ago. Weidman and Silva fought. Remember, Weidman knocked Silva out when Silva was doing this shit.
Yeah.
And he knocked him out. Well, then they fought a rematch. And in that fight, Anderson Silva leg kicked Weidman, and his leg done the exact same fucking shit.
Oh,
and then for it to turn around, and now it happened to fucking Weidman. You know what I mean?
Same thing.
So the first two fights on this mega card both ended in injuries. This was like the quickest UFC pay-per-view
of all time.
Forever. Like the main event was over like at what, 12:30 or something. It was weird.
It was crazy.
And the rest, I mean, the rest of the card was good. And then, I mean, injuries happen.
Dude, it was one of the most gruesome injuries I've ever seen. And when he went to step back on it and it folded
the other way.
That was like one of the most gruesome things I ever seen, dude.
And then he was laying there, and you could just tell the dude was in pain. You know what I mean?
Oh, a guy in the Magic broke his leg last night?
I don't know. I didn't watch the Pacer game yesterday. I actually forgot it was on.
Pacers blew him out.
Oh,
there's a Magic though.
Amanda had she was off yesterday, so me and her, I watched a few shows with her yesterday, caught up on some stuff.
Hell yeah.
She worked like the last 12, 13 days in a row or something. So.
Had to chill for the night. I feel that. But yeah, we got that dub for Steve Batt.
She said, I'll come out in the living room and chill with you instead of staying back here, but you have to be watching something besides sports.
She said you need a day off, Chris. You need a day off to watch a movie and relax. I want to see that new Mortal Kombat movie.
I do too. I've heard mixed things about it. I've heard people say it's real good, and I've heard some people say it was.
Austin, watch it.
I don't know if he's watched it yet or not. I need to see it. Cause we maybe like go to the theater and watch it one night or something.
Matt said the boss said fuck them sports.
Oh shit!
Damn. He said you watching what she want to watch.
Hey. I'm the boss, dude. I run this motherfucker.
Amanda watching this, bro. You better. Hey.
Oh shit! But dude, it was a wild card.
It was a wild card.
Then you had then Rose, not Namajunas, or however you pronounce your last name, knocked Zhang the fuck out with a beautiful fucking head kick.
Zhang didn't look ready, bro. In old Vision Quest, fucking looked like she was ready to win a title, cry again, and then get beat up.
She knocked Shoot the fuck out.
she knocked Shoot out fucking cold. And all I know is old Vision Quest. She only wants to win the title to get all that attention. She be crying, bros. But then she loses her motivation. I lost all respect because when that night she had me sold. That first time she won the championship, she had me sold that she was legit and she's gonna go on this title run.
Okay, listen to this.
She had the whole story. I'm not falling for that shit again. You maybe defend it 2 or 3 times. I'll back that story, but I'm not falling for the same. She tried to do the same thing she did the first time.
Yeah.
You need to defend the title. You need to go out there and win 3 or 4 fights for you to prove something.
I mean, they always say you're not the real champion until you defend your title.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not falling for that story again. It ain't happening.
So you defend the title once. A lot of people say you're not
the real champion.
Yeah.
I agree, man. But
we'll talk about some bad luck.
That was a hell of a kick.
We'll talk about some bad luck. I put it in a parlay, okay? Put it in a parlay. For every UFC, all of us do it. All 4 of us that are usually here. Well, yeah, 2-time, Matt, me and Steve. We all usually put a parlay in for like every fight on the main card. Well, fucking Crute breaks his ankle. I had Crute winning that fight. So there went my parlay.
He was gonna win that fight.
So there went my parlay on the first fucking fight of the night because dude breaks his ankle. Well then, so I put another parlay in for the rest of the fights. I take Weidman, and Weidman breaks his fucking leg. And my parlay's dead. And I lost both my parlays on the first 2 fucking fights due to injury.
To be honest, too, like, the reason that's terrible luck is I think both of those guys would have won. You know what I mean? I think both of those guys.
Both of them had real good shots. I mean, good shots at winning. I can't guarantee they would, but you know what I mean?
What's his name? Crute. Crute was...
Well, he controlled the dude with a broken ankle.
Yeah, took him down and was beating him up with a broken ankle.
Yeah, he won that round on a broken ankle.
Yes.
Dude, he went over to the corner, and this is fucking craziest, one of the craziest shits I've seen. Went over to the corner, and the guy was put with the ice pack running it down his leg. And when he got down to like his shin, you could see he like pushed on it, and you saw his whole leg just bend over. His ankle, you remember, like popped out. And then with just the dude putting an ice pack on it. It was fucking crazy. He stood up and won the fight.
Yeah.
And the doctors wouldn't let him. He was going to try to fight on one fucking leg.
Yeah, they made a good call.
Yeah, they made a good call.
Not letting him fight, but
if he could have gotten as long as he could have took the guy down, he'd been all right.
He's got a big future in the NBA because he's the type of guy, motherfucker. He's big, knockout power, and he wants to fight.
Well, that's why I chose him because we'd watched him a couple of times. I'm like, dude, this dude.
He's gonna have a bright future, but
dude,
as long
that
as
was
he can
crazy.
Stay healthy.
And then, of course, the Weidman, man. I mean, that was one of the nastiest injuries I've seen, especially live like that. That's just
gruesome, dude. If you haven't seen it,
and it sucks because he probably won't ever fight again.
Yeah,
I hope he does.
I don't see how, but you never know, man. You never know. It depends how much he wants to fight.
Well, a lot of it depends on how much, like, ligament damage and shit there is.
Right.
Sometimes you can get breaks like that, but if it don't fuck up a lot other shit, it ain't, you know what I mean?
Man, I don't see how it didn't fuck up other shit after he stepped on it like he did. Like,
oh, dude, it looked bad. It looked bad as hell.
I mean, it looked. I don't know, man. That was nasty.
And then Shevchenko just beat the hell out of that girl, Andrade.
Old fucking, I had old Shevchenko.
And the crazy thing, that was really the only fight that wasn't really that competitive. Because even the other ones, they were competitive fights until the knockouts.
Yeah. Rose.
Oh, it was a sweet head kick, dude. It was a sweet head kick.
That knockout was nasty, man.
It came out of nowhere too.
Old girl was just not ready, and I was
watching our reaction to it last night, and I mean that came out of fucking nowhere. We're all sitting kind of talking, then all of a sudden we all oh. But the reaction to the Usman fight was the shit.
The Usman, hey, you guys.
If you haven't seen our live reaction to the Usman fight, go on YouTube and check it out.
Yes, go on YouTube and Gonzo Sports Room, and you're gonna see some good shit. You got to see this reaction to fucking. We were going crazy, and then
well, the good thing, what I like about that, that was just natural. You know what I mean?
The straight reaction, and honestly, man, Masvidal might have won that first round, but I thought it was close.
I thought Usman won it just because I thought he controlled shit a little more.
Yeah.
But dude, he knocked it. That was one of the cleanest right hands I've ever seen.
Dude.
That right hand was nasty.
Usman is just, I don't know, bro. He's next level.
Right before that, he tagged him pretty good. Tagged Masvidal pretty good. Masvidal kind of stuck his head out and smiled at him. And then they went back toward each other, and he hit him with that right, dude. He almost knocked his fucking head off.
Dude, it was like out of a movie. The way it looked, it looked like it was
out
of a fucking movie.
You could see like when he got hit, all the sweat fly off of him. It was crazy.
Usman is like now that Khabib's out of the UFC, Usman's got to be the most dominant champion in the UFC right now. I mean,
there was rumors that he was going to retire after that fight. But you can't retire after that.
No, man. Why would
you just knock the soul out of a motherfucker? You can't retire. You know what I mean? You can't retire now.
So what's the big fight for Usman? That's the question.
Yeah. See, they're getting that in a lot of their divisions now because
Yeah.
Well, who you gonna fight against Nunes? Well, you're gonna have to do Shevchenko 3.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
That's all. That's the only fight makes any sense at all.
And I would love to see it.
Yeah,
I'd love to see that fight.
because the second fight was real close. There was a
Yeah.
lot of people that thought Shevchenko beat Nunes that second fight. It was real. So I mean, there ain't. But see, them two women are so far ahead of anybody else in
Yes.
that division. It's crazy. I'm telling you, I think you could put Nunes in one of the men's lightweight division, like the lower weights, not lightweight, but you know what I'm talking about, like
I don't know.
125. You put her in like at 125. She might not beat the champion, but there's quite a few of those guys. I think she would whoop their fucking ass, dude.
I don't know, man.
Have you seen how hard she fucking hits?
I know, but it's a at the end of the day, it's a girl, bro. Like, I'm not trying to say that.
No,
Like,
I mean, yeah, men are naturally usually stronger,
Right,
yeah,
like-
but think about it, a guy at 125, 130.
how much does she weigh?
I think she fights like what 135, 145, somewhere around there.
I don't know, man.
Or 125.
I think that she could probably hang in there, but I don't think she could win.
I think there'd be a few of them that she can win.
They're never gonna do that though. You know how many women would be mad when she gets knocked out? You know how bad that would look on the UFC if she gets knocked
If
out.
she got not if she got knocked out, but she got hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
Or not, like either one. Because, like, just seeing
I
a
mean-
woman get knocked out by a
Hey,
man.
but I mean,
bro, it's 2021. You know how it goes.
but also in 2021, it's all about
Women's right.
All
But
about
it's
the-
the double standard, bro. It's all about that, but it's the double standard, man. You just can't win.
And then in the main event, dude, Usman just knocked Masvidal the fuck out, dude. With that right? I'm telling you, that was one of the cleanest fights I've ever
It
seen.
was out of a movie, bro. It was scripted. It was like when Jake Paul knocked out Ben Askren. It was fake. That's almost what it looked
But
like.
that made you some money, didn't it?
Yeah, I had a which surprisingly Usman was plus 320 to win by TKO or KO. That's honestly was surprising to me. That's why I took it. And I put 50 on and won like 170. So
Yeah, because when he knocked him out, I heard you on the reaction thing when I was watching it. You said, "Give me my money."
yeah, dude. Give me my fucking money. Hey, because I just lost
Yeah.
a bet because Zhang get knocked out by Rose because I had FanDuel had a boost for me.
Yeah.
That was Zhang and Shevchenko plus 200. And it was minus 120. And I
Yeah.
was like, and I could put 100 on it. So I put 100 on it to fucking win 200 and Zhang lost it for me. So that was a big win for me
Get your money back.
get my money back. And plus like $70. So I was 70 up on
Right.
the night. But it's better than 100 down. You know what I mean?
Hey, any money up is fucking
It's
good
great.
shit.
Then I hit the one on the NBA. I had on Brooklyn Nets and Phoenix Suns game. I had 4 player props and hit that. So that was nice too. Won like 115 on a $10 bet. I was thinking about putting 100 on it too. I should have, but I was like, man, these player prop bets. You never
And you
know.
know what? You know what was also awesome about the UFC fight this weekend? 20,000 fans in the building, dude. Sold out
Insane.
building.
Didn't even
It
look
looked
real,
it
man.
looked fucking awesome, dude.
It didn't even look real. And it's so nice to get the crowd's reaction when someone gets knocked out, you know?
Yeah, like because it's kind of weird because like when there was no fans and they started doing the UFCs, it was kind of cool to watch because you could hear it. I mean, fuck, when they hit each other, you heard. You know what I mean? You
man.
heard that, and I mean that made it nice and kind of a little bit better. But you missed like when like a big knockout or something. You missed the live reaction of all the fans.
Yes.
That
That's
pop,
just-
you know what I mean? When
The crowd just goes fucking nuts.
like when we
man.
were all going crazy and fucking, and then if you watched it on TV, Rogan, and then we're all going fucking
Yes.
crazy. You know what I mean?
Dude, did you see Rogan's reaction and shit?
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious, dude. His fucking reaction whenever those 2 knockouts. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Rogan's fucking hilarious. Just
Yes.
so. But yeah, dude, it was a good ass card, man. Other than those 2 fights being cut short, but
There's another card. They have a fight night this weekend, this Saturday.
it's a pretty good card too.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
I I can't wait for the one that's like in 3 weeks.
Who's that?
Nate Diaz fights in that card.
Oh fuck!
It's Leon Edwards.
Who you got winning that?
Diaz.
Diaz.
Dude, I'm a Diaz fan. I took Diaz both times he fought McGregor.
I used to not like Diaz, but I like him now. Like I'm talking like Nick Diaz. You know what I mean? Like back then, I didn't like the Diaz brothers, but
Dude, ever since the first time I saw Nick,
I'm on their side now.
Since the first time I saw Nick fight, dude, I've always been Diaz fan.
I used to hate when Nick used to do that shit, but now I love it. You know, it's weird. Like, but I was younger and I was just like, just fight, motherfucker. But
Dude,
I like it now. It's entertaining.
I remember when Nick was fighting Anderson Silva, and he fucking laid down. They're like this, getting ready. You know what I mean? Face to face, he fucking lays down like this and looks at him.
He's probably like, shit, I'm going to take this to the ground and see what happens. I'm not about to get...
No, he went like this, laid on the thing, like on his elbow, then jumped back up.
Oh, he jumped back up. Hey, that's why them dudes
Because
money fights.
Like Silva wouldn't come forward. You know what I mean? Because Silva was more of a counter striker. Yeah, he laid down, like posed and jumped back up. They know how to sell fights.
Yes.
Just like McGregor. McGregor knows how to sell fights.
What do you think is next for Masvidal?
I don't know.
What's next for Masvidal? I don't think he's going to fight too much longer. I think he might, because like he's not going to beat Usman. That's obvious. And I think he'll have a couple more fights.
They might try to do him, and they could try to do probably him and Diaz again. Since that fight got
someone he could fight for that belt.
Since that fight got cut fucking short because Diaz got that cut and they stopped the fight. If that would have been in Vegas, that fight would have never got stopped.
No.
So they could do that again and do another, you know what I mean, with Diaz and try to get that BMF belt.
Get that belt. That could
do
be
that.
a fight.
But I want to see Diaz and McGregor is what I would like to see. I'd like to see that trilogy.
Diaz McGregor. I'd like to see another one of them too.
I'd like to see that third fight. Because, I mean, both of them fights was good.
McGregor versus Poirier just ain't the fight.
No, I didn't want. I'm not even.
Just don't.
I'm not excited for that fight.
And I like Poirier and all, but he's just.
Well, they're doing it for one reason. They're trying to get McGregor a win so they can put him up against Khabib again. That's what they're trying to do. But after he got his ass beat by Poirier, they couldn't put him up against Khabib. And Khabib, the way I'm taking it is Khabib he don't want to come back and fight Poirier. I think the only way he's going to come back is to fight McGregor again. Is what it looks like.
Even with McGregor losing to Poirier,
it's hard to give him a title fight.
I think that he could still fight Khabib because it's McGregor.
But yeah,
it's still gonna do the numbers it would do.
But UFC is going to take a big hit from fans and shit on how you give him a title fight after why is he getting a title fight, not Poirier? You know what I mean? That's what they're gonna.
I don't know, man. It's McGregor.
Yeah, it's McGregor. But you also can't screw over the rest of your fucking locker room.
Khabib's belt has been stripped. I don't think he has the belt anymore. I think it's I think it's up for grabs. And I don't know, man. I think fans would just be so excited to see it.
Well, now
fans.
If Khabib's not champion, yeah, you can do that fight. I just don't think you can give McGregor a title fight after the way he got beat by Poirier. He has to win a fight before that.
I think
now if
the high percentage of fans would care.
If they've stripped Khabib of the title, yeah. If Khabib's not the champion, you can make that fight, but you can't make that fight if Khabib's the champion.
Hey, they're about making money. I wouldn't put it past UFC. At the end of the day, it's a business. You gotta do what's best for business. And the only people that would be upset are the really, really strong, deep fans. But the majority of number of fans that watch UFC, they just want to see McGregor fight. It don't matter who earned it or what. They just want to see McGregor fight Khabib. So I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Khabib retired or whatever and gave up the title. I'm pretty sure. But
yeah, I'm not sure.
I take McGregor plus 320. No, I'm just he probably would be plus 320.
Plus 320.
Watch the odds come out and be plus 320. I don't know if Khabib would even fight again. Khabib's different, bro. Like, when he says he ain't about to fight again because it ain't the same without his dad and shit, like, that shit that's like huge in their culture, like to be like that. So I don't know if he would even like. I don't know if he'd fight again, but even it would be hard to turn down all that money for just one fight against McGregor.
Well, the thing is, though, dude, they could put McGregor against Diaz and make that money.
Right.
I mean, both times they fought, they set like the pay-per-view record and shit.
I'm sure they both want to do it. What about McGregor versus Masvidal? You think that ever happened?
I don't know.
That's not a bad fight for the belt, for the BMF belt.
They could do that.
That's not bad.
No, that wouldn't be bad.
And I know fucking Masvidal would do it in a heartbeat.
Oh, it'd be a big money fight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be a big money fight. It would be, because it's not happened yet. Like Khabib and McGregor, you know what kind of it to expect. Diaz and McGregor, you know what kind of to expect. Who knows what the fuck would happen in the Masvidal-McGregor fight? That would be the fucking fight, bro. Because like I said, what's next for Masvidal? He's just looking for that big money fight.
Yeah, I mean,
McGregor.
Fuck, unless Usman retires, he ain't gonna be the champion of that division.
No. Ain't no until Usman retires, nobody's gonna be the champion. Unless he fights till he's like the guy Anderson Silva, like getting beat up by nobodies and shit.
Fight too long.
Right.
Yeah, dude, you never know.
But
OJO gave us a like 20
a
little bit ago.
J.O. Yeah. I'm hoping to see John Jones and Ngannou go at it, but I'm telling you right now, John Jones is taking a loss if he fights Ngannou, bro. Put your money on Ngannou.
Ngannou's a big dude, man.
He's too big. He's too big for John Jones, bro. Like, Jones could probably get pretty big, but he ain't. Ngannou's built different, bro. He's built different. And he's at his prime right now. He's entering his prime. Like, John Jones don't want to fight that, bro.
Look what he did when he punched fucking Miocic.
Yeah.
Miocic's a big motherfucker.
A big motherfucker. And I mean, just like he's not a fucking joke, bro. Like, and he made that shit look easy. Like, if I'm John Jones, I'm not fighting him.
He said, "I'm not fighting that motherfucker."
Nah, because it'd just be bad for his legacy. And he needs to be real with himself and be like, look, I'm probably gonna lose this fucking fight. If he's smart, he wouldn't take that.
Yeah,
fight.
but guys like that, dude, they don't think like that. They think, I'm gonna whoop this motherfucker's ass. You know what I mean? They don't think that they're gonna.
They're in tune to reality a little bit though. I think there's dudes that go in there, but John Jones though, I mean
that's what I'm saying. He's
one of the greatest.
That's what I'm saying. He's not going in there thinking there's any chance that he's losing. He's going in there thinking I'm fucking winning this fight. That's what makes him John. I mean, you know what I mean? That's what makes them guys who they are, dude.
Matt said he built like Big Body Brown. Brown might be a little bigger.
Oh, fuck.
Brown might be a little bit bigger, bro.
Son of a bitch.
There's probably only one guy that could beat Ngannou, but he plays in the NBA. So, and that's Big Body Brown. Big Body Brown James. But, yeah, Brown's probably a little bigger than Ngannou.
I think, I don't know. I was going to say, I think Usman against Ngannou would be more interesting.
Usman?
Usman's a pretty big.
Usman would. Ngannou would scoop his little ass up and drop him on his head. Ngannou ain't nobody beating Ngannou, bro. Not anytime soon.
Never know, though.
Never know. They should let old Derek Lewis fight him.
Derek Lewis? Oh, yeah. I think that's who he is getting ready to fight.
That's the fight right now.
Yeah, I think that's getting ready to be the fight is Lewis against. And, dude, that's going to be crazy. One of them is getting knocked out.
Oh, 100%.
And if Lewis
could catch him, bro.
Hey, I hope Lewis wins because that damn post-fight interview. If Lewis was to knock Ngannou out and win the belt, that post-fight interview is going to be one of the fucking greatest of all time, dude.
And dude,
What? That motherfucker stood up there and took his fucking shorts off that one time.
Yeah.
During the interview.
Said his balls was hot.
Yeah. You imagine that motherfucker wins a championship, what he's going to fucking do? He's going to go fucking nuts.
Lewis could catch him, bro, because Lewis is in his prime, and he can strike with the best of them. And he's a big boy. Like, Ngannou's big. But
they both hit harder than fuck.
Oh, man. Lewis could catch him, bro. But the fuck is Chris smoking? I need some.
Hey, I'm on that. I'm smoking that same stuff that you were smoking the other night.
Hey,
remember to ask him that
cigar? When you said that, he said, "That's some good shit, bro."
Oh fuck!
But,
that's what's good. We're all like here because we all, you know what I mean? We know when to do shit.
For sure, bro. Our streams and shit when we're all here is just too good, bro. This shit is good as fuck. Get 2 times back over here and shit, be cracking me up. But yeah, man, Ngannou ain't getting beat anytime soon.
Dude,
so
2 times reaction to them fights killed me. Did you see the video?
When he got knocked out,
he goes.
It looked like when Jake Paul knocked out Ben Askren, we were all of us were just like this. And Matt was going crazy because he had Jake Paul and shit. I was like, I was in disbelief, bro. I was like, but honestly, I seen it coming, bro, because I watched some videos of Jake Paul after I like been talking shit, like, and I was like, dude, he probably gonna win this. Like, he just looked like he was sparring dudes and was doing that shit that he did to Ben Askren to dudes left and right, like and I don't know, man. But
I hope they make that fight too. I hope Nate Diaz go fights Jake Paul in the boxing match, dude. Diaz whooped that ass.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Jake Paul.
I'll put 500 on it.
Oh man.
That Diaz.
You got 500 on
that.
that.
Diaz will beat Paul's ass. Yes.
Holy shit. Oh man.
Diaz has fought pro fights. I think he's fought better boxers than Jake Paul.
Yeah, but Diaz, I don't think that.
You know how good that's going to be because Diaz. Oh, they're going to talk so much shit.
Oh, I don't think Jake Paul talked shit like he did against Ben Askren.
Against Diaz, you don't think so?
I don't think so because I think Jake Paul going to be a little nervous. I think he's going to be a little.
He's going to take an ass whooping.
Because he's never boxed somebody on that level. But that's what I'm thinking. I think Jake might catch him.
You guys are fucking nuts.
I don't know, man. Jake Paul earned some respect in my eyes with what he did with Ben Askren. He's better than I thought. Let's just say that. Like, I was underestimating him.
I don't think. But I'm telling you, Diaz will whoop his ass, dude. I really think that Diaz. They've boxed pro fights before. The hell, they train for triathlons and shit. Motherfucker's in good shape.
Yeah, but he ain't no running in.
No, I'm just saying he's in good shape. He has cardio, dude. He's gonna.
He got to make it. He got to get into them deep rounds though. Jake Paul, his punches knock people out, bro.
Oh my goodness. He ain't gonna knock Diaz out like that easy like that.
I don't think it'll be that easy.
I think Diaz wins that fight.
He said how many times he got made.
Hey, he ain't fought a boxer, dude.
Hey,
I'll give him his credit. He beat Askren. I'll give him some credit on that. But I still want to see him fight a boxer.
Nate Diaz, I mean,
somebody that has some boxing. Somebody has some boxing experience. Let's see what happens.
Preston gave us a like. Shout out Preston.
Oh yeah.
Nate Diaz, man. I don't think he's he's kind of. Jake Paul could be on the same level as Nate Diaz.
I don't think so.
Just boxing wise, his boxing could be on the same level as Nate Diaz.
I don't think so.
You don't think? He looked pretty good, man. Like, looking at all, like... See, I thought, like, he was just, like... I thought that the people he was fighting was just that bad. But maybe he's actually pretty good.
I'm not saying he's not pretty good. I just don't think that he can beat Diaz.
You're probably right, but if Jake Paul is an underdog, my money might be on him. I don't care how good a shape he is. In his lethal hands.
Shit, now I need some of what you're smoking, man. Oh, you're crazy. He's not the striker Jake is. Oh, my God.
Hey. Jake is nice, bro.
Oh,
and look, them dudes that was talking all that shit, like saying Jake's legit and shit, them boxing coaches and them boxing people and shit was saying that shit. I was like, they probably like just building the hype up and shit and probably just saying that shit to Jake Paul, probably paying him to say that shit and stuff. Maybe them dudes are right.
I don't know, dude.
And maybe he
I'm not saying he's not good. I just don't think he's at the level of Nate Diaz. I think Diaz would beat him.
How old is Diaz? And it's 30. He's probably like 33 or something. 32.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hands of steel, JP. Hey,
Oh,
dude hits hard, man. There ain't no doubt about it.
You guys lost your fucking mind.
I think he hits harder than Nate Diaz does. Nate Diaz don't really be knocking people out, and that's with USC gloves on.
Nate Diaz is 36.
He ain't beating Jake Paul.
Yeah, he is.
Not in a boxing match. He ain't beating Jake Paul at 36. He gonna go out there look like Ben Askren. He better not even take that fight.
Oh wow.
I'm being dead serious. I think Jake Paul win that fight. A boxing match, yeah. Maybe he should step into the cage and then
He gets his ass whooped either way.
he way above Nate. Hey, Jake Paul winning easy. I ain't gonna lie.
He's been trained by Richard Perez in boxing, and he's been trained by Gracie in jiu-jitsu. I was trying to see if it said on here like his boxing, like who he boxed.
Fucking 36 gonna get his head bell rung.
He's only been he's only been knocked out twice. Ever.
Yeah, well, Masvidal ain't really been knocked out, and he went to sleep. Nah. Jake Paul, he catches Nate Diaz one time with that right. It might be night time.
Oh wow. I don't think so.
I don't know, man. We'll see if it happens. I think it'll happen. Ain't gonna be too much money on the line for it not to happen.
Got the NFL draft Thursday,
Hell yeah.
which we will be live for Thursday night for the first round of the NFL draft. We'll put out a thing about when. We'll probably go live around 7:30. I think the draft starts at 7:30 if I remember right.
Yeah, we'll be live for that. Maybe come up with some draft picks, couple bets on the draft you can make.
Yeah. A lot of people, man. There's a lot of noise going on about who's going to be who San Francisco is going to take at the third pick. Now that they did have Jones as a betting favorite, then Fields moved up as a betting favorite last week, and now they got Jones back as the betting favorite again.
Yeah.
And then you have,
I think it's gonna be.
and you have Michael Lombardi came out. And he's connected with the NFL, dude. He's been GM and all kinds of shit, but he said that it won't be Justin Fields. That if it's not Mac Jones, it'll be Trey Lance. So they're saying that he's saying basically Fields, Lance, and and Jones are going to go ahead of Fields.
Trey Lance is the pick. Trey Lance is the pick. You put money on Trey Lance. He going to San Francisco. Put money on that. Hey, man. I think I'm about to be right back. You know how I'm rocking. You want to put it on the be right back screen? Because I'm going to have to move the camera real quick.
Oh, yeah. We're going to take a short
2 minutes.
We're going to take a short little break. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes. Yeah.
It'd be like 1 minute. We'll be right back.
Monkey.
Back in the building.
Welcome back. Had to take a short little break there for a second, but no, what we always talking about was about who's going to be the third round pick.
Yep.
And
right.
like I said, they got the odds right now. Well, as of last night, Mac Jones was at minus 167. He was the betting favorite. But like I said, Lombardi came out and said it's not going to be Fields. He said 49ers are either taking Jones or they're taking Lance.
When it comes to the draft bet lines, it shows a lot for what the picks are going to be. And for Jones to be only minus 167, it has to be really up in the air. But they think that's who it's probably going to be, but they really don't know.
Like I said, it's been going back and forth. Because like last week, it was Fields that was the betting favorite.
I think Trey Lance is a like, if you're going to bet, I think you should put some money on him. And I don't know I can look up what his odds are real quick. But
you're probably going to get pretty good odds. You're probably going to get plus what? I'd say probably plus 500-600.
It's gotta be, right? And if you can get him for anything over like plus 500, I would put some money on Trey Lance right now before next week.
It has to
the
be at
odds
least.
change.
It has to be at least
Or
plus.
in a couple days. I mean,
It has to be at least plus 400. I would think.
yeah.
And like, we're gonna be live for the draft. We'll cover all the picks for the first round, and I don't know, maybe have a couple guests call in or something. See what we can get worked up.
Mac Jones is minus 250 to be the
minus
third
250
pick.
now.
Trey Lance is plus 195.
Plus 195. Damn, it's even lower than I thought. What they have Fields at?
Plus 650.
So they got Lance ahead of Fields now.
Yeah. Fields is plus 650. Kyle Pitts is plus 4,000. Zach Wilson is plus 4,300.
If Pitts gets drafted in the top 5, he'll be only the third tight end ever taken in the top 5.
Wow. That's crazy. Justin Fields, you can get Justin Fields over, under 8.5.
Okay, so I wonder what happens is say that San Francisco takes Lance. They're saying that Denver's trying to get a trade with Atlanta to move up to 4 to get a quarterback. Or actually, let's say San Francisco takes Jones. Okay, say San Francisco takes Jones. Is Denver trades with Atlanta to get that 4th pick? Are they taking Fields or are they taking Lance?
Well, if San Francisco takes Lance,
are they going to take Jones?
are they going to take
Fields?
Jones? Yeah, that's a good question. If they take Mac Jones, like the odds are saying, I think that Denver will take Fields. If they move up, and I think Denver will take Fields. If it's Mac, I think they're taking Fields either way, honestly. I think they're going to take, even if it was Mac Jones that they could get, I think they would take Fields.
Yeah, I think they would take Fields over Jones just because they already have a quarterback with a lock that's similar to Jones. To me, kind of similar to Jones.
Right, and they say
where like Fields and Lance would be a little bit different style of a quarterback.
Right, and they say Fields he needs a couple more years maybe to get to where they.
Yeah, but Denver's looking for somebody to start now.
Right, that's why I'm thinking.
I think that left lock. I think if that Drew Lock stay healthy, I think he's pretty good. He's shown flashes. He just has to. He just ain't been. He hasn't been consistent enough.
He hasn't been consistent enough, and it can't hurt to draft a quarterback, and maybe that'll motivate Drew Lock to. You never know. Maybe that little competition is what he needs, but I think they'll take Justin Fields. But who knows?
I'm ready to see what the Colts are going to do on draft night.
What pick Colts got?
I think we're in the 20s. I think, or maybe not. I can't remember.
Left tackle.
Look real quick.
I don't know what the Colts are going to do. We're going to find out though. They're going to trade up, get Fields. They said, "Fuck Carson Wentz. We done seen him do his thing. We gonna have to get Fields or something. Get Eason out there or something." Hey, Colts are gonna be tough as hell, man. I'm pumped to see the Colts this year. I wonder what the Colts are to win their division. I wonder what those odds are. Because I'm definitely putting money on that.
Put money on what?
Colts to win the division.
Colts have the 21st pick.
21st pick.
Yeah, it goes Jacksonville's 1, Jets are 2, 49ers are 3, Falcons 4, Bengals are 5.
Colts are plus 105 to win their division.
Dude, and think of this. If Denver moves up to 4 to take a quarterback, that leaves the Bengals right there to take Pitts.
Pitts. Woo.
At him with Burrow,
Higgins, fucking
because
Boyd.
Bengals have. Bengals have the 5th pick. Dolphins are at 6. Lions
that would
at 7.
be huge for the Bengals, bro. If they could get fucking Pitts.
Oh yeah, dude. I think he's gonna be.
I bet they're hoping and praying that someone trades up with Atlanta because Atlanta's probably gonna take Pitts.
That's what I figure. I figure if Atlanta don't trade back, I think they're gonna take Pitts.
Could you pass up on Pitts, bro? If you're Atlanta,
depends on what people are offering you for that pick.
right?
If you're getting to move back, like let's say, for example, Denver's at 9. So if Atlanta traded with Denver, Atlanta can move back to pick number 9. And then what else? You know, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna get more than just that pick out of it. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they could get that pick and
Maybe another second round, maybe a second round pick or something.
You'd hate to pass up on Pitts, so you would hate it. You would hate it, bro, because that dude's gonna be a beast, man.
Atlanta's just in a weird situation though, too, because they owe Matt Ryan so much money, where they really can't get out of that contract and they're going to have to get a quarterback here soon. Not that Ryan's not good, but you know what I mean. He's getting older.
Yeah, he's getting older. Like honestly, taking a quarterback, I don't think would be, but they must be thinking Matt Ryan's got some years left in him, so you could go ahead and scoop Kyle Pitts. Scoop Kyle Pitts.
But yeah, Pitts could fall right. Pitts could fall right in the Bengals' lap.
That would be huge for the Bengals, bro. Their offense would be looking nasty if they get Pitts. Their offense will be looking nasty. Bengals could do something next year. They get Pitts, man. Fucking.
If their defense improves, their defense hurt them a lot before Burrow got hurt.
Because, man, they were in games last year.
They got to protect Burrow.
They got to protect Burrow.
There was games that looked like that dude was going to get fucking killed.
You can't let Burrow take another hard hit. Or you're going to lose your fucking franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
You can't let him take any more hits like that. Because Burrow's he's that guy, bro. He's going to be a great quarterback as long as he fucking stays healthy. Him, Justin Herbert, man, NFL got 2 good quarterbacks last year. See if this year should be interesting with all the new quarterbacks coming in. I'm ready. I'm ready to see a couple of them choke. Maybe 1 or 2 of them be good. Trevor Lawrence probably going to be fucking terrible.
Oh, shit.
I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence, man. Like everybody else is. I think he'll be good, but I don't think he's going to be great. This year he might struggle a little bit. But I think he'll have a good career. Not as good as Zach Wilson. I think is going to have a better year this year.
We'll see.
I don't know if he's going to have a better career, but I think he's going to have a better year.
Dude, the Jets have a lot of shit they have to fix.
That's the thing, though, is if Zach Wilson comes out and has a decent year with the Jets, he's going to be fucking the talk of the. He's going to be. I think
Lawrence is going to have a better year than Wilson because I think the Jaguars is going to have a better. I think Lawrence is going to have a better team around him.
I don't know. Jets got a lot of picks, don't they? They got quite a few picks, don't they?
You know, I mean, shit, if you don't pick the right guys.
Oh, they gonna pick the right guys.
Like they have it here lately. Oh, maybe hopefully this new GM can turn it around.
All I know is they're about to make the best pick of the draft.
Oh, fuck. We'll see.
At number 2 with Zach Wilson. When you got Zach Wilson on your team, I mean, shit, you don't need too much. It's like Mahomes. You just don't need too much. Even though Mahomes got weapons, he still can't beat Tom Brady. Tampa Bay is winning again next year.
we'll see. They have all 22 starters back.
Is it going to be like deja vu?
That usually don't happen. That you can keep your whole team together like that.
No, it's going to be like deja vu, bro.
Antonio Brown still hasn't signed with nobody, has he?
No, he's hanging out with Jake Paul. That's why nobody signed him. Did you hear everybody at the UFC? The crowd was chanting "Fuck Jake Paul."
Yeah,
that was funny. But yeah, Antonio Brown. They're not gonna sign Antonio Brown. I think he'll end up with the Seahawks. I think Russell Wilson wants him.
I think Seahawks gonna try to make Russell happy and go get him.
They want to make Russ happy.
I don't know.
Do they want to make Russ happy?
There's still rumor that Russ might get traded on draft night.
Who?
Wilson.
Oh, shit. You'd be dumb to trade Russell Wilson.
That's what I'll say, man.
You'd be fucking dumb. You'd be an idiot.
Hey.
Ain't no way they're trading.
I've seen teams do stupider shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean? You never know with how some of this shit happens.
I got a good question for you. How do you think the Browns are going to be next year?
I think Browns are going to be good.
How good?
I think Browns have a good chance of winning their division. I really do.
I think they're going to be good as fuck too.
Their defense is good, and I think they picked up somebody. Oh, they got Clowney. They added Clowney to their defense that was already good. So now you have Clowney and Myles Garrett on the defensive line. They already got a pretty good offense. They got a bunch of weapons, and they get Odell back. Baker played.
Do they still have Chubb and Hunt?
Yes, Baker played pretty good last year. You know what I mean? He played
Baker
better. He played better with this new coach. Now he has another year in this coach's system. Yeah, I think the Browns have a good chance of winning the AFC North. I really do.
Baker definitely showed me something last year that I didn't think he had.
Yeah, he played a lot better last year. Hopefully, and I think he's going to play even better this year, being the second year with that in that coach's system.
Yeah, and I think he got
Cleveland find him. They got him a good coach. That's Stefanski. They're going to be in games because he's going to run the fucking ball. He's going to, you know what I mean. They won a playoff game last year. I think they have a good shot winning that division. And I know Baltimore's in that division.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's in that division. Cincinnati's in that division, which you don't know what they're going to be, but
it'll be.
I look for Cleveland to have a real good chance of winning that division.
It'll be Cleveland and Baltimore that are racing to win that division. And
if I put some money on like the futures for divisions, I would pick Cleveland. For the AFC North.
Do a little parlay bet on the division champions. That'd be cool. But I think I would take the Browns. I really do.
Oh yeah, they got, like I said, they're adding Odell back to an offense that already has all kinds of weapons.
They're getting how to say it. They're getting like used to each other, you know? Like and Baker, I think
they got
his confidence.
Well, they got a good coach now.
Keeping the same players, fucking you never know, bro.
And you're adding Odell back. And I mean, I know he hasn't had no great years here lately, but dude, when he's healthy, he's tough, bro. When he's healthy, he's tough.
At the end of the day, it's Odell, so
and he
can only help your team.
And Baker's throwing the ball better now than what he was 2 years ago. You know what I mean? 'Cause Odell didn't get to play last year.
Did they play better with Odell though? A lot of people say that, but it's like, dude, it's Odell.
Well, it's hard to tell because Odell didn't play much last year. You know what I mean? And the year before, they had fucking Freddie Kitchens as a coach. And so, you know what I mean? It's hard to...
I think...
It's hard to tell, you know what I mean? How much value does Odell add to their offense? You really don't know yet because you haven't got to see Baker where he's playing at a good level and Odell healthy together.
Well, I do think Baker definitely feels pressure to get the ball to Odell. Because Odell, if you don't get it to him, he's going to let you hear it. If he feels like he's open and you're not getting the ball to him.
But see, and that's something that coach has to figure out. If that's what it is, you're going to have to move on from Odell.
You're going to have to.
Because you can't afford your quarterback playing bad because he's worried about getting the ball, forcing the ball to one player.
At this point, I mean, Landry ain't bad, bro.
No, Landry's good. But, dude, if you have both of them on the field and they're both healthy, fuck, dude.
It's a dangerous duo.
especially with the running backs they have.
And the Browns are plus 170 to win their division.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, I like that. I would take that.
Steelers are plus 360.
Well, they got Baltimore's the favorite. I take it.
Yeah, plus 110. Bengals are plus 2300. That's funny.
I like the Colts to win the AFC South. Browns to win the North.
Packers are minus 240.
Yeah.
Saints are plus 260.
Because Tampa Bay's in that division. They're the favorite.
Is minus 150. The Rams are plus 175. San Francisco's plus 200. Seahawks are plus 290. And the Cardinals are plus 550.
I like San Francisco plus 200.
Plus 200, yeah. I kind of like the Seahawks.
So
plus
San Francisco has a good team. They just were hurt too many injuries last year.
They might.
I still don't understand why they're so dead set on getting rid of Jimmy G. When Jimmy G plays, they fucking win. That makes no sense. Look at their record with Jimmy G and without Jimmy G. But they act like Jimmy G's terrible.
I don't know, man. But they're dead set on it. I think it's mostly injuries. Who's
the favorite in the NFC East? Giants?
Cowboys.
I got the Cowboys as the favorite.
Giants are plus 440.
What's Washington?
Plus 270. Cowboys are plus 105?
I think I'd go with either Washington.
I like the Giants.
I like the Giants, but I also like Washington too.
Fitzmagic. You like Fitzmagic?
And that defense they have, dude. Their defense is fucking killer.
Yeah, I know it.
Well, fuck, they still have that Heineke guy. And fuck, hell, he almost beat fucking. He almost led them to a victory against Tampa in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were right in that game.
I don't know. With Fitzmagic,
you never know.
I know you never know. It scares me a little bit. The Giants,
but same thing,
I do feel good about the Giants.
They had some good pieces during the offseason. If Jones gets where he's not turning the ball over, I think the Giants are going to have a real good year.
I do too.
Saquon, they picked up.
Yeah, they didn't even have Saquon last year. You know,
and they picked up some receivers.
I like the Giants on that. I do. What do you think about New York Jets plus 1,500? But you got to think they got Zach Wilson.
The Bills. They got the Bills.
They got the Bills, but Zach Wilson.
What's the Bills' odds?
Minus 155.
Say they're the favorite.
Ooh, yeah. Dolphins are plus 320, and the Patriots are plus 390.
They got Dolphins ahead of the Patriots.
I don't know about that with Tua being a quarterback. I don't know about old Tua.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on Tua yet.
Cincinnati plus 2,300. I might put some money on that. Bro, if Cincinnati drafts Kyle Pitts, I might put some money on that. Because, dude, it's the Browns and the Ravens. Steelers. Cincinnati could get in there.
If their offensive line protects Burrow and their defense can stop somebody,
you got to put it in perspective of the bet being plus 2,300. Like, the only reason I would take that bet is because it's plus 2,300. Like, I don't have to put much money on it to win a lot. So, like, I don't think that's a good bet. But at plus 2,300, I might take put 20 on it. Fuck it, and win like 400 and something. You know, 460 or something.
Yeah.
$20. Can't hurt.
No.
It'd be a fun bet, you know. Bengals come out to a hot start. You might be like, damn, okay. Shit, you never know.
What's the Colts odds to win the Super Bowl?
Colts odds to win the Super Bowl, which will have money put on it, is plus 2,300.
Oh yes, I like that.
Oh, $50 on that. Be nice. $50 would be 1,000.
1,100.
Yeah.
1,150 or so.
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, it should be like 1,150.
1,150 for $50. Woo. Colts plus. Hey, Colts got a better chance than most of the teams I'm looking at.
What's their? Does it tell you like to win the AFC?
Yeah. Colts to win the AFC is plus 1,200.
They'd have to beat Kansas City.
They would have to beat.
Probably. Maybe.
That's not impossible.
No, dude, 'cause I think we're going to have an MVP.
Kansas City ain't.
It ain't impossible because I think we're going to have an MVP caliber quarterback this year.
Here we go. Man, I wish I could see the odds of Carson Wentz to win MVP. I don't think I can. It ain't happening.
Put some money on it.
Fuck.
They show the MVP odds yet?
Nah, they don't have them on here. It's probably out there, but it's not on.
Put some money on it
right now.
You heard it here first. Carson Wentz MVP conversation. Oh shit! Oh, this motherfucker.
Nah, I don't know. I think Carson Wentz could have a good year. He could. I don't think it's like
MVP.
I don't think it's out of the question that he could be in
MVP.
He could be mentioned for a second in the MVP talk, but I don't see it happening. I don't see him winning MVP. I could see him maybe being in the MVP talk, but I think there'll be somebody that's just like the clear-cut MVP, and I don't think it'll be Carson Wentz.
Oh.
It could be, though. I mean, Colts being Kansas City. Guaranteed Vic. Hey, I agree, bro. Kansas City got that ass whooped by Tom Brady. They're beatable, bro. They couldn't even score a touchdown.
And they got rid of like their whole offensive line. They did pick up a couple offensive line, but they got rid of like their whole offensive line. Oh no! Carson's not getting traded after 2 games.
This is what's gonna happen.
MVP.
Carson Wentz is gonna suck for like 3 games, and then Eason gonna come in and save the day.
I'll be all right with that. But I don't care who the quarterback is, as long as we fucking winning games. No, seriously, I really do. I think Carson Wentz is gonna have a good year. I think he'll be in the conversation.
I think he'll have a good year.
He's never had this. He's never had an offensive line like we have. Never had a defense.
He just might not be the same guy. He might just be throwing interceptions, getting fumbles.
Ty says he has Andrew Luck traits.
Ty has to say that.
You don't have to say that.
Cole's probably called him into his office, into the office, and was like, "Look,
Ty's type.
You better
of dude,
say this right here."
Ty's gonna say what he believes. Hell,
you can have Andrew Luck like trades, but that don't make you Andrew Luck.
I ain't saying he's Andrew Luck, but I'm telling you, he's gonna watch. I think we're gonna be good, real good.
I don't know about MVP
excited.
talk.
I'm excited about it,
but
I'm ready for football.
I think he'll have a good season. I know I'm ready for some fucking football, bro. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to bet some football, watch the games.
Oh yeah,
that shit is too fun, bro. Don't bet the spread though in football. This is backdoor cover city.
Oh fuck! They start playing that fucking prevent defense shit.
They do not care about covering the spread. They're like, fuck it, let them. They be making sure they don't cover.
Oh, dude, you know how many games I lost in college football last year where the guys took knees right like at the one, getting ready to go in for a touchdown and stop and take a knee.
Chris lost a bet last year because Nick Chubb ran the ball 80 yards and then at the 1 yard line ran out of bounds.
Yeah.
To end the game. Even if he would have got the touchdown, it would have ended the fucking game.
Yeah.
And he ran out the fucking 1 yard line.
And all I needed was that.
That's it, to cover. That's why the spread is fucking crucial. But sometimes to get value, you got to bet the spread, you know?
Yeah.
So
yeah, because sometimes the money line is just so fucking high, it don't do no good to bet.
The value of the bet just isn't there. Like, it's just not there sometimes. Even saying it's delusional. Not even in the conversation. Not even thought about. I mean, really, can you believe a dude named Carson Wentz is an MVP? Hey, even saying it is delusional.
I feel good about Matt saying that though, because he's always hating on the Pacers players and the Colts players.
He claims he's a Pacer fan, but he hates on all the
He
players.
hates the bonus. Let's trade all of them.
I think he just be bullshit.
Oh, I know. He bullshit.
He loves Sabonis. Sabonis is his favorite player in the league. He says so. One time Matt told me
he probably has a Sabonis poster in his living room.
One time Matt told me these exact words. I just can't believe how efficient Sabonis is. And I said, Matt, I have to agree with you. His shot percentage is just so high. 12 for 12.
12 for 12. Shit.
Oh, shit. Nah.
Yeah, Matt be wanting to trade away the whole team and shit.
Hey, we might have to think about starting Sumner.
He's been playing
Motherfucker's
good.
nasty. He's nasty, bro.
I think Aaron Holiday is about ready to be on his way out.
Aaron Holiday seems like somebody we're gonna trade. Like he just don't really have a purpose on our team.
Not with Sumner playing like he is
No,
now.
he's just there for no reason. And the thing is, like, you don't want to just because Aaron Holiday's good enough to be in the league.
Yeah, he's not a bad
so you
player.
need to put him on a team where he can fucking play.
He's not a bad player, but he's just not gonna get much time with us now.
No. What would be best for him is get traded. Even though he's on a team with his brother, I sure he don't want to leave, but I think he has potential to be pretty good, so he needs to go out there and see what he can do on a team where that's got room for him that needs him. He says Sabonis just need a dunk. Just can't finish at the rim. Hey, I agree, bro. Sabonis don't dunk very much.
Pacers have won a couple in a row.
Matt calling. My phone's about to die. I should have grabbed my charger. You want to
Tell him to call my phone.
We're about to hook up Chris's phone. You can call in. Is it hooked up to the Bluetooth?
It is now.
Okay. Yeah, call Chris's phone. But yeah, man. Sabonis hurt. Turner hurt. What's old dude's name? Our other center?
Bataze
hurt. Yesterday I took the Magic plus 9.5 just because they were all hurt, and then Pacers won by 15.
I saw Pacers were up big. And I said, well, they'll end up probably blowing it.
That's what I was thinking too, until he said, call his phone.
Let's see if I have his.
You got his number?
I think so. That's all I was going to check.
I'll put his number out on the live for him.
I'm sure he'd appreciate that.
Oh, shit. That's why I said call him. Hey, we gotta talk about this, man. Sabonis, we gotta talk about how Sabonis be working motherfuckers in the paint.
You got
dunking on fools.
You got the Bluetooth turned up a little bit on there?
Yeah. Yeah, I have it up.
We can always delete this shit. I don't hear him. I don't know if he's answering.
Can you hear him now? You there,
Hello?
Matt? There he is.
Can you hear us?
Not very loud.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, man. What's up, brother? What you think about them Pacers last night?
I can't hear Stevie though.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right. What you think about them Pacers, bro?
Man, you know I had to call in when you're talking about my guy Sumner. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Hey, Sumner doing his thing, bro.
What I tell you?
Hey,
What I text you the other day,
hey.
and now you see him popping it. Trey Brogdon runs Sumner.
Trade Brogdon?
Trey Brogdon.
Woo! I don't know. Is Sumner a point guard?
I think
He's more of a shooting guard, ain't
I
he?
think
Yeah, he was Xavier when he played for Xavier. He was their point guard, and in college until he tore his ACL, and then it kind of hurt his draft, and he fell to like second round with the Pacers. But they were like a 29-1 team before Sumner got ankle sprain.
I think you
or ACL.
I think you partner Aaron Holiday with somebody in the trade, but I think you keep Brogdon.
Gotta get rid of Aaron Holiday.
You keep Sumner.
Like
yeah,
Brogdon,
I think you keep
I'm
Brogdon.
just
I think you keep
bullshitting,
Brogdon.
but, like,
I think
we
you keep
really
Brogdon
did
and
trade
Sumner.
him. It's not like he's not like the superstar that you've got to build your team around, and that's what a lot of these players really. Any player that's on the Pacers team is tradable. There's not one guy that's like, oh fuck, we got to keep him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade Sabonis.
Saying they're tradable. They're not Steph Curry. They're not LeBron James. They're not none of these dudes that are untradeable. These are like legit tradable.
What do you think about? So what is Sumner? What does Sumner play when he starts? What is he, shooting guard?
He usually runs shooting guard. Like he's like his Brogdon's a point guard.
I think he does pretty good at shooting guard.
Like you could even flip them two and let Brogdon run shooting guard because that's what he ran over at Milwaukee.
Yeah.
So who's normally our starting shooting guard? If it's not Sumner, it's not LeVert, is it? LeVert's our small forward, right? How can I not think of this? I'm drawing a blank.
There's literally
Turner,
only like
Sabonis,
LeVert,
because the other Holiday,
Justin Holiday.
he's been starting.
Okay.
It was Turner, Sabonis, Holiday, LeVert, and Brogdon.
You have to seriously consider starting Sumner.
Yes.
Play LeVert as the small forward.
And bring Justin Holiday in off the bench.
For sure. You got to seriously consider that.
I think.
What about,
I honestly think if you run, really you could put either one up there, Turner or Sabonis at the center position, and you need to run that Brissett boy at power forward. Bring in, and then you got T.J. Warren, LeVert, and Brogdon. You know what I'm saying? As your starting five, and then I think you bring Turner up off the bench, or really I like Turner in the starting. I'd rather put Sabonis on the bench. I know y'all thinking I sound crazy right now, but like having Sabonis out there, he's a scorer, dude, and we got too many guys that are scoring and not enough defensive. And that's why I like Turner playing the defense, but letting all these other guys run their offense. Bring Sabonis in, and he's your guy that gets all the shots, playmaker for the second unit. Then you got Sumner. I mean, you let Sumner run, or T.J. McConnell run the point. Let Sumner run. Then you got Jeremy Lamb at the power forward, and then you could really run Sabonis and Goga as the two centers on the second string.
Well, you could have Justin Holiday in there too.
When Warren comes back,
well, then I guess T.J. McConnell. T.J. McConnell's gonna have to go bye-bye.
And you don't forget you got McBuckets.
we could have a hell of a bench, dude, if Warren was healthy.
Yeah, you still got McBuckets too, and he's played good this year. I like what McDermott's been doing.
McDermott's had a good year. But yeah, you could.
But that Brissett has played good the last few games since he's been in. It fucked me up the first night he came in. I was like, Brissett, when did we get a fucking?
I just know.
When did we get a fucking Brissett on? You know what I mean?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, Brissett.
But no, he's played good the last few games.
We also have the fucking point guard or shooting guard that we drafted. What's What's his name?
Stanley.
Cassius Stanley. And
Man, that's the thing about the Pacers. Like right now,
That's my
we're
thing.
in a spot where we need to like get these young guys in some reps or something. If we're losing and stuff, why the fuck are we playing dudes like Aaron Hall that we want to trade? Put Cassius Stanley in there.
Pacers have a lot of fucking talent on that team. That's what kills me about how they're doing. They should be winning more games than what they are with the talent.
Well, the very first move they're going to do on the off season is fire Nate.
I don't think so. I think they're going to give him at least one more season.
No, I wouldn't.
I think they're going to give them one more season because of injuries.
They fucked up. They should have never got rid of the Nate that we had coaching.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think if we would have had like the coach I feel like we lost was Dan Burke. I don't really even feel like McMillan. McMillan's a good coach, but he's like old school coach. He's just old school ball. That's all he's wanting to play.
Look what he's doing with the Hawks. So
I know.
They're just on a run right now. That's it.
It could be.
All these teams have a hype. You always have a couple teams every year do a little hype or something, and then when they do the next year, they fall right back where they was at.
Yeah, this could just be a Hawks on a little run because they got a new head coach.
The Hawks, I really feel like, are not a good team. Now the Knicks, on the other hand, Knicks are playing a little like.
I think the Hawks are better than the Knicks.
You might see the Knicks. No, I think the Knicks are better.
I think the Hawks are deeper. The Knicks are on a run right now, and are probably going to make the playoffs. But
Randall's playing fucking.
I think the Knicks are somewhere like they're going to be a part of the playoff contention next year too. Do I see that for them winning the Hawks? No.
I don't know, man. In a 7-game series, I'm probably taking the Hawks. Trae Young.
7-game series. Trae Young ain't holding up.
I know that.
You don't get that pressure. You gotta have that pressure and fold.
I know this is a different subject, but what the fuck are the Reds going to do, man? We lost 7 in a fucking row, and now we got the fucking Dodgers in a series.
We're tank. That's what I think they need to do is just tank.
They were on such a run, dude.
Start the season out 6-1, dude. Now we're like 9-12 or some bullshit.
Tank? You think tank, Chris?
I don't know what the fuck they do, man.
I agree.
Not even a fourth of the season in.
One fucking game we'll score 8
tank.
We'll score 8 fucking runs, but we lose the game because our bullpen can't get nobody out. Then the next fucking game, our bullpen can get somebody out, but we can't score fucking 2 runs. Oh man.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We got swept by Arizona and should have won all 3 of those fucking games. We hit fucking 6 home runs in a game. The Reds had 6 home runs in a fucking game. Starting pitcher only gave up 2 runs and they lost. 6 fucking home runs.
So pretty much what you're saying is the Reds are the Pacers. You just can't close the game.
Been like that for
can't close the game.
Been like that for too fucking long, dude.
It don't make any sense.
Hell, I mean, that's been the Pacers all year. Playing good for 3 quarters.
Oh,
that 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, if the games are only 3 quarters, fucking Pacers would be in first place.
Honestly, my favorite team to bet in the NBA is the Pacers.
This coach for the Pacers, he's too worried about giving out belts at the fucking practices. He need to be working on that conditioning. Give motherfuckers.
I don't think the coach
finish out a whole 48 minutes.
I don't think the coach can control the players.
He don't know how to coach. He don't have like a real structure around these players. Like he's kind of got them just going out there, just go out there and shoot, just go out there and play, guys, have fun.
Right.
Good game, guys. Like no. Get in their fucking ass.
Yes.
Let them know when they're like playing like shit, and either turn it around or sit the fucking bench. It's that easy.
That's why he's been an assistant.
No. Our main issue is turnovers. They turn the ball over way too much. Stupid fucking passes. Not even passes that. It's like as soon as they throw it, you're like, what the fuck are you doing?
And the coach should be getting in their ass.
Watch all of our players. Everybody kind of playing for themselves too. That's everybody across the board.
And when players are doing that, it's because the coach ain't holding them accountable.
Exactly. Don't players go out there and every player gonna go out there and play, but
Right.
it's the coach's job to get you to play a certain way.
Right.
Run this game plan this way. You gonna play. If not, go sit somewhere else.
That's why when you see the Pacers making all these turnovers, they're not getting, when you're out there making stupid turnovers like that back to back, you gotta start pulling motherfuckers. Let them know, if you're gonna be out there doing that shit, you're gonna sit on the fucking bench.
Yeah,
and he needs to be hold these players more accountable.
Yeah, we take terrible shots,
and sometimes
we'll go down there and throw up a three with 3 people around us, and the rest of our players ain't even down the fucking court yet. We take terrible shots,
and we have Brogdon and motherfuckers out there trying to play ISO ball. That's not our game. There's
only two. There's only 2 players on the Pacers team that should be playing ISO ball. And that's Warren when he's healthy. You can put him ISO.
Yeah.
And LeVert.
That's it.
LeVert you can put him ISO and he can create. Brogdon's not an ISO guy.
No, he's not.
They can all there's a couple guys that can ISO, but
the best 2 ISO, in my opinion, are Warren and
that's
LeVert.
That's not what wins. ISO isn't what wins games.
No, I'm saying if you go ISO every now and then, it has to be it should be either Warren or LeVert. That's your guys that can do that. That's your guys that can create their own shots.
ISO every play almost.
Yeah, but I know what you're saying. But I think them 2 are the ones you have that can create their own shot the best.
If you watch
and Lamb,
the
can't forget about Lamb.
You watch the 2016 Golden State Warriors. When they were doing their run, what was their team always doing? They were always moving. They were always feeding off of each other. But no, this team is they're just playing too much for themselves, trying to get the stats.
I know they don't move.
They sit there and talk about Brogdon had a great game, 29 points, LeVert 20-something points, and so and so 20. But you lost the fucking game. I don't care how many times these 3 scored.
We don't play
over almost 30 points. If you don't win the game, it don't mean shit.
Yeah. Well, one of the biggest problems too is they don't play no fucking defense. You can't give up 100.
That's
you can't give up 100. Dude, if you score 120 points, you should be winning.
Defensive coaches that kept that had a structure for defense.
Yeah, and
that was McMillan and Burke.
And they
both of them.
Yeah, they got rid of McMillan because they wanted to thought they wanted to keep Oladipo.
That's like I said, that comes down to the coach, bro. If your team isn't playing
I
defense,
honestly think that the team might be a little scared after seeing Oladipo get traded. They're probably all out there just trying to play and get their points up, so they feel like they got a spot still on the team.
Well,
because let's be honest, Oladipo. Not saying I was wanting to keep him long term. I was in favor of trading him, but he was out there playing good. And when someone's playing good, why you don't trade him?
Well, they traded him because all this. He was going to other teams telling him get me here, and they offered him a deal.
Had to trade him.
They offered him a deal and he turned it down. So after he did that, they basically had to trade him. So make sure you get something for him and him just not leave at the end of the year.
Yeah, Oladipo don't have loyalty in his blood.
Because they offered him an extension and he turned it down.
Yeah, you know what the extension was though, right?
What'd you say?
You know what that extension was? You know how much it was, right?
I don't remember how much it was.
The contract Oladipo's on right now is a 4-year, $85 million deal, which is up this year. The Pacers offered him 4 years, $80 million. So literally, they really kind of trying to devalue him, which I see it. If you're the guy, the superstar guy, the main guy on the team, I ain't about to take no less money off I'm already at 4-year, 85. You think I'm really about to take a 4-year, $80 million for a team that's losing? Well, that's definitely not happening.
Yeah, but one reason they done that too is he hadn't been healthy.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm with the Pacers, everything that they've done as far as getting rid of Oladipo and stuff, I would have done myself.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't offer him a big deal when he ain't been healthy. And then when he comes back, he's down there at the bubble, asking teams to come get him. You know what I mean?
He wants to play with them and shit.
Yeah,
which is fucked up. But it could have been the deal that the Pacers offered him that made him feel this way. But I'm honestly happy we made it. I think we got the best of that trade.
I think if this, I'd even be okay with giving this coach because I like his like offensive game plan, the way he likes to score a lot of points. I feel like we need a defensive coach, and I feel like this coach need to grow some and learn like, hey, it's going to take some things, that it's not just going to be all fun and games around here to win a championship. It's all about actually putting in work and being, tough-minded. And I just don't think he gets the players like mentally ready, like for that sort of competition and like play style.
And we need that because we don't have a leader.
I don't know
That's one of our biggest things. We don't have a leader.
I don't know who's on the coaching staff, but what he needs is a coach that has some experience as to be on the staff as an assistant that can help him learn some of this shit. When you get in situations and say, "Hey, dude, you be doing this," because that's what that's what he's always had. Because he was an assistant, he always had nurse.
Right. Hey, one coach that I think definitely needs to like be held accountable and was highly talked up, but if you ask me, he's always fell short. And that's Brad Stevens.
Who?
Brad Stevens.
Brad Stevens.
Celtics might have to think about getting rid of him.
We lost Matt.
We lost him. He said, "Hold up a second." He might have had to do something.
Yeah, hung up.
Yeah, Brad Stevens, man. With those Celtics teams he's had,
the
Celtic team he has now,
yeah, they're
definitely falling short.
They're struggling.
They might have to think about getting rid of him, and then the Pacers will pick him up.
Oh, I wouldn't mind him being with the Pacers.
No,
I think he's a good coach. I just for some reason I just don't. The group of players the Celtics have right now, for some reason, you don't see the chemistry.
No, and honestly, other than Kemba, Walker, and Tatum, they don't have much offense.
Brown's so streaky.
He's good, but other than those three, they just don't have much offense.
Thanks everybody for watching today. Don't forget, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we're live at 9 a.m. with our sports betting show, Easy Money, giving out winners. That'll be on the podcast network here in just a few. Follow us on social media at YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, all at Gonzo Sports Room. We appreciate the support. If you like what you hear, please like, subscribe, download, all that good stuff. Got anything, Steve?
Oh man, that's about covers it. Just appreciate everybody watching.
Well, we'll see you Wednesday morning at 9. Peace.
Monkey.